Good evening. My name is Jessica Strebel. I'm a parent.
I'm sorry, your name again?
Jessica Strebel.
Jessica.
I'm a parent of past, present, and future, possibly future, Hiram Johnson students. 4 years we've been at this school. 1 year has gone downhill. I have students that don't want to come to school because of the administrative staff. At open house, back to school night, spoke to a handful of teachers who were afraid to voice their opinion about Cedros. And I feel that they have been retaliated against and they are now being asked to leave. Yet he has a teacher sitting next to him that my son's freshman year was the football coach. The following year was not there, and I happened to run into him. We got into a conversation, and he will never teach at this ghetto school again. And he's sitting right over there. So I'm wondering, does Cedros have something that somebody else doesn't have? My youngest child goes to CB Wire. It took the district administrator, parents, and teachers to hire the principal at an elementary school, the fourth of the children that go to Hiram Johnson. He didn't get hired on a golf course. So I believe that parents, teachers, and staff should choose the principal of their school, not the superintendent.
Our next four public comments are from Martina Cruz Rivas, Ruth Carey, April Just, and Edward Camargo.
Excuse me, please. Sit down. Please.
That gentleman needs to be removed.
Okay, no one's getting removed. Everyone's going to stay quiet, and we're going to act like adults. Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Martina Cruz Rivas. Many of you already know me. I've been here several times, and I have expressed my concern many, many times. It has gone ignored. All my concerns have been ignored to date. What are you going to do for these students? Students, the ones that agree with your fellow classmates, please stand up. Show your support if you agree.
And Ms. Cruz Rivas, please, you're addressing the board.
I'm
Please.
sorry, but you know what?
I get it. I understand. Thank you.
There are times that you need to turn your back, just like you guys have turned your guys' back on us. You guys have not respected the parents, especially you, superintendent, the students, the teachers. We need to work as a team, but this is not working, and you need to realize that now. Please help our students. We want them to be an educated group of people who are gonna lead this country. Don't let them down. It's time you stop this insanity, and please remove those people, the administration, that is not doing their job. I relinquish my time to anybody else who needs to use it.
Thank you. Please remember to mention your name.
My name is April Just. I'm here as the proud parent of currently 3 Johnson Warriors. Contrary to the attempted insult of our children's intelligence, the fact that all these kids are, I guess now, young adults that are here with their families to support their school, each other, the teachers and programs that have had a positive influence on them should speak for itself. They do care about their education and learning environment. That positive learning environment, including the SLCs, should not be taken from them on the basis of cronyism and incompetence by people who have proved and insist on continuing to prove that they have no stake in our community or our children. As a parent of 3 warriors and 1 more on the way, I ask this board to please, please remove this hostile administration and hear our children's and students' voices. Thank you.
My name is Edward Camargo. I am a father of 2 Hiram Johnson students, an alumni, and a voter. I'm here tonight, once again, before this board, to ask that this board set up a special meeting to address the issues at Hiram Johnson. Since the beginning of the year, I've been vocal. I've come to meetings. I've addressed this board before and brought to your attention the seriousness of the administration of Hiram Johnson, the lack of, the things that were going on, the serious issues brought forth over the summer that still have not been addressed, have just been pushed to the side, even though the administration says they've already addressed them. I've brought this to the board several times, and I'm going to ask again. This board needs to get together, set up a meeting to address not only the concerns of the parents, the students, the faculty, and the administration, so that all these people can be heard in not an open forum of this manner, but in a special meeting. This board needs to address the administration at Hiram Johnson, please. It's not for the benefit of the administration. It's for the benefit of the students and the staff. There have been many accusations brought forth tonight. There have been many things said that should have opened this board's eyes to the way that this school is being run. That's just the tip of the iceberg. I can tell you some other stuff, but I only had 2 minutes worth of time, and I don't have the 2 hours it would take to describe half the stuff that goes on in that school. So you need to be aware of the situation at Hiram Johnson. Please set up a meeting, set up something soon so that this can be addressed before any further damage is done. You have teachers vacating the school, going out. You have students trying to transfer out, and you have some students who are being pushed out by the administration because of certain things that they have. He's concerned about numbers. I'm concerned about students. I'm here to speak for them. Thank you.
Mr. Camargo.
Our final 3 public comments on 8.0 are Jake Murphy, Cesar Hernandez, and Lynette Schurl.
And please, and can all 3 please stop moving forward?
Hello, my name is Jake Murphy, and today, like Izzy Gardone, I will be representing the students of C.K. McClatchy Senior High School. Despite the first speaker's uninformed assumptions, the children, well, more appropriately, the young adults of C.K. McClatchy Senior High School are informed about the oppression our fellow students at Hiram are facing. Some of us have talked to teachers, yes, but many of us have communicated with the Hiram students themselves. Student voice, whether it be supporting administrative decisions or speaking out against them, must be heard and appreciated. After all, education is for the students. Education is meant to cultivate the student's voice so they can better their world, their country, their community, and in this case, their school. In fact, the board in front of us right now has a student, Arthur Fong, a symbol of the impact of educated students can have, the impact and worth of the children's voice. Coercive diplomacy is not meant to belong in the public education system. I encourage this body to protect student voice and not allow threatening teachers and administration to use fear as a tactic to lead. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Cesar Hernandez, and I'm a junior at Hiram Johnson High School. And I just want to show you guys little examples of what's going on at Hiram Johnson. The shirt I have holding my hand, it's an ELA shirt, an SLC shirt. This is activities that students give their time and opportunities to join. This is willingly. They want to join this. And this is getting stripped away from us. I don't think that's right. My friend Sam here is wearing a shirt that's track and field. That represents sports. Just one of the sports at Johnson that might get cut or might not. And I take this to the front eye because sports is a big, big part of life for us at Johnson. And that is getting taken away from us. And when you take part of my life, take part of I can't concentrate at school. That means low academics, I'm not going to pay attention. The shirt I'm wearing right now, it says Our Heart Jimmy Lee. He's a fellow warrior that passed away in the month of the month of October. And I wore this shirt because through all the ups and downs, as warriors, we come together. We support one another. And through the time of this, a time of craziness and hostileness, we still come together. And the shirt I'm going to hold up right now, it says, Hiram Johnson Warriors. The last word, Warriors. We're going to stay like this, and we're going to make sure you guys hear us. I'm sorry, but we ain't going nowhere, and we're going to stand here until you guys hear our plea. Thank you.
My name is Lynette Sherrill. I am the high school librarian at Hiram Johnson. I think I speak, well, thank you for allowing me to speak this evening. I think I speak for a lot of the teachers at Hiram Johnson, and I think that they would all agree that change isn't so bad, as long as it is change for a reason, not change for change's sake. And I think this year, of all the years that I've been at Hiram Johnson, which this is my 11th year, this is a very, very different year. A very different year, not because of change, but because of what has gone on and the emotions that are on campus with students, staff, and the administration too, I'm sure. It's palpable. You walk down the halls and you feel it. It's a feeling at your heart, it's a feeling at your stomach, and it doesn't feel good. The smiles aren't there. Students say, why don't the teachers smile anymore? I've heard that comment. As the librarian, I see all the students. They're always coming in. I see many of the staff members. And so people confide in me, and people talk to me, and I feel what they feel, and it's not positive. It's very negative, and it's because of all the changes that were change for change's sake, not changes that were bringing about something